I want to talk to you about drugs and distribution of drugs globally. And these drugs are distributed by the government. So, what you see people who are getting caught, the one who sell, you know, in a corner street or in a neighborhood or whatnot, those are small fish. Those are independent dealers. But major drugs, because it's a multi-billion dollar industry and it's been helped, come into the country by the government. Okay? So what you see, people who are getting caught, the small dealers are working for these are solos. But when you look at dealers that are protected by the police, usually establishments and stuff like that, when they're protected by the police, are directly working for the government. You understand? Because they are making sure to protect their assets. Because why would Canada remove border patrols and officers from major ports in Canada, allowing the Chinese to bring in drugs through these major ports? They remove them and they keep these borders open for the Chinese to bring in these illegal substances. And then it's been distributed by them, and they do all this cooking of chemicals and drugs and whatnot underground in Canada, and then distributed all over America, America, North America, South America, global. They ship them everywhere, and then the Chinese pay the Canadian governments, and they pay the American government. They pay all these governments for allowing these drugs coming in. You understand? And because of some, I've said a multi-billion dollar is a trillions of like a lot of money, you know, and yeah, and they have, you know, they endorse all of that. They endorse it, and then they will go ahead and judge people for using drugs. If you are part of the problem, do not judge anybody else. Okay, the government are the problem. Okay, and it's all about sex and drugs. All these people on top controlling the money, and is there all about sex and drugs to them. Even in this program, that's what they do. In target individual program, that's what they do. The drug targeted individuals, and they molest them, sexually violate them. Okay? So here you have it. And they have a nerve. They have the nerve to look down upon anybody else. You know what I mean? Don't play me. Don't play this game. You are the problem.